There's only one triathlon on the planet that brings together the world's best surfers, skaters, and snowboarders. From a consistent California reef break to a creative slopestyle course in Tahoe, finishing on a newly designed skate ramp in Reno. This competition challenges the best crossover athletes in action sports. Who will take home nearly $60,000 in prize money and the highly sought-after title? This is the third annual Ultimate Boarder Championship powered by SanDisk.
Do you have what it takes to rule this? We deliver it straight to you. It's serious, don't play the fool. If you in it to win it, you break it through. Keep living, we breaking through this. We deliver it straight to you. It's serious, don't play the fool. Do you have what it takes to move?
Welcome everybody to year 3 of the world's biggest action sports triathlon, the Ultimate Boarder Championship powered by SanDisk. Kelly Hoover here in Cardiff, California, and what an incredible week of competition is about to go down both in California and Nevada. First, over 100 surfers, skaters, and snowboarders from around the world will do battle here at Seaside Reef before packing up their snowboards and heading to North Star at Tahoe for a heated slope-style competition. Finally, the points race concludes in Reno, Nevada at the Grand Sierra Resort with Stage 3 skateboarding and a concert by punk legends Pennywise and TSOL. Last year, Dana Point's Chad Shetler outperformed heavy hitters Christian Phillip, Omar Hassan, Shane Pospisil, and Mike Morrissey. In the team competition, Christian Hosoi, Tom Curran, and Bjorn Linus were unstoppable. We're expecting this 2010 crop of contenders to be just as talented. Here are some of the athletes to look out for at the 3rd annual Ultimate Boarder Championship powered by SanDisk.
Ultimate Boarder is super fun, you know. It's an awesome experience to just come over here and, you know, an excuse to go on holiday and hang out with a bunch of other riders and a bunch of guys that you've looked up to, you know, for years, and get to hang out with some legends.
To win Ultimate Boarder was an awesome feeling. It was such a cool feeling to come out on top, you know, with all the talent in the event. It was a good feeling, a super good feeling.
Guys to look out for sure, Mike Morrissey, because he can snowboard for sure, and he can skateboard. Todd Richards is, as usual, you'd expect, you know, he's gnarly. Shetler, he'll be a contender, so we'll just have to see, you know. It's anyone's game, really.
Of course, yeah, I really want to win this contest. That's why it's always in my mind all year, too. It's a lot of money, and I know I really want to do good, because it's my 3 favorite things in the world, you know, so of course I want to win this and be the best at all 3.
Stage 1 surfing is at the legendary Seaside Reef, and the solo competitors are about to hit the water. Who will jump to the top of the Ultimate Boarder leaderboard? Take a look.
When I heard the Ultimate Boarder was coming to Seaside, I got the call from Tim. I was really stoked. This is a great wave. It's got a right and a left, and it's my local spot, so I was just really happy to be part of that.
First-year competitor Bryce Young from Australia blew up in the surf and was really excited to be in the contest.
Yeah, I saw it, the Ultimate Boarder on TV. I think it might have been last year even, and I was just super psyched on the whole concept and stoked to be here.
Surfing innovator Christian Fletcher punted in air and carved some big turns, putting some pressure on the leaderboard.
I was reading a book and it says nobody does well under pressure. Some people are just better at taking the pressure off than others, so taking the pressure off.
Skateboarders Tosh Townend and Aaron Astorga dropped some solid scores trying to crack the top 10 in Stage 1.
Yeah, I got a couple fun waves in the second round. Unfortunately, I fell. We still have the snow in the skate stage coming up, and you know, we'll see what happens.
Snowboarders Todd Richards, Kurt Wastel, and Shane Pospisil didn't find the waves they wanted, but stuck around to size up their competition.
I saw Nathan Carroll killing it. I mean, his backhand was on fire. I thought he was surfing really good. And then I saw Morrissey's wave, so those two guys I'm definitely worried about.
My strategy right now is win the surfing, because if you have a first place under your belt, you can get 20th in one and 10th in another, and you can still win this.
Making the individual final was Ultimate Boarder veterans Eric McHenry and Mike Morrissey, Hawaiian powerhouse Nathan Carroll, Australian dark horse Bryce Young, and Huntington High Surf Team member Shane Nelson.
I don't know, I surf every day, go to the mountains all the time, skate every day too, so it's my first year and I'm stoked to be here.
In the final, Eric McHenry looked like the guy to beat until he interfered with the surging Nathan Carroll, ruining his chance for a Stage 1 victory.
The waves were fun. It started off a little slow, but a couple came through there at the end. I got a fun one, but I got interference.
Bryce Young and Shane Nelson both picked off some nice lefts, but were no match for Mike Morrissey's overall top scores.
I knew that I already had an 8.67, and I knew that we just needed one score, so I just kind of sat out there and waited for a set, and then it came.
Mike Morrissey wins the blue leader jersey here at Stage 1, followed by Hawaii's Nathan Carroll in second. Australian Bryce Young comes in third. The team competition is next, and we've got surf stars like Rob Machado and Keanu Acing ready to put points on the board for their respective teams. Let's see who attacks first. Eight teams, including Billabong, Val Surf, and Power Balance, paddled out in the open team division. All eyes were on Cardiff local Rob Machado, who is excited to be surfing for Team Hosoi, the reigning Ultimate Boarder Team champion.
It's an honor, man, really, to be, he's a legend, I used to skate down at the Del Mar Skate Ranch when I was a ground, and just he's been kind of in my sights my whole life, so it's cool.
Anthony Petruso, surfing for Team Val Surf, was determined to give Machado a run for his money.
It's a little difficult when you see you have Rob in your heat. You know he's going to get some high score, especially since this is his local spot. But, you got to try your best, so.
In the end, no one could touch Rob Machado at Seaside Reef. He consistently picked off the best set waves, made impossible sections, and fired off some big snaps. Rob would post the win for Team Hosoi, followed by Anthony Petruso in second. Consul Clothing's Johnny Norris would grab third. Rob, you're filling in for Tom Curran on Christian Hosoi's team. Pretty big shoes to fill. You obviously made it happen. How does that feel?
Yeah, I got the call a few days ago. Tom had to jump on a plane and go down to Australia, so I got the call, and some pretty big shoes to fill for sure, but felt pretty confident being here in my home spot. It's an honor to replace Tommy and, be on a team with Hosoi, and I think we got a pretty good shot.
So Team Hosoi is in first place after Stage 1, followed by Teams Val Surf, Consul Clothing, and Kicker Radio. In the individual challenge, Morrissey, Carroll, Young, McHenry, and Nelson topped the leaderboard. Coming up, the Ultimate Boarder Championship powered by SanDisk heads to North Star at Tahoe for an epic slope-style showdown in a custom-built park. Stay tuned. The third annual Ultimate Boarder Championship is powered by SanDisk, the global leader in flash memory cards. Welcome back to the third annual Ultimate Boarder Championship powered by SanDisk. Here we are at North Star at Tahoe for Stage 2 snowboarding. And I'm joined now by professional snowboarder Shane Pospisil. Shane, you excited for Stage 2?
Yeah, I'm stoked to be here. It's my first time in North Star this season, and I haven't been here in a few years, so it's nice to get back here and ride with the rest of the crew, the skaters and the surfers and the rest of the snowboarders.
How's the course looking out here for you?
Looks pretty sick. Just 3 features and nice jump, a nice hip at the end, so I think it'll be good.
This course is challenging for the surfers and skaters. The snowboarders seem to have it down, but I could hit the jumps, and I'm the surfer, so it's definitely doable for everybody. It's just a really nice course. I'm glad they fixed this last hit so we can catch a little air on the hip.
Heat number 1, looking really good. Brian Richardson, killing it. definitely a big contender in this heat. Eli Weiner, he's throwing down pretty good. Tosh, and Aaron Astorga and Todd Richards. Todd Richards is killing it like always.
Right now I just kind of did like a mellow run, did like a back 7 and method arrow with a thing, and I'm stoked on that. And I just want to make it in the finals and then maybe try to chuck something bananas. But
in heat number 2, skater Chad Shetler did his best to try and spin his way into the final.
First run, I just kind of half cab on, back 3 off, and then try to 5 the big one, and then over this hip, like a backside 3. So just try to do it clean and hold on. People are ripping though. People are killing it.
Shane's looking pretty good in this contest. Got 16th in surf and just stomped a mean cab 9. So I think he's gonna come out pretty high in this contest.
Yeah, hopefully after the second heat I'll be in the final, and you know, hopefully my score holds up or I land a better run to keep that top position and maybe being first going into the skating.
In the final, Eli Weiner, Stephen Brown, and Kurt Wastel all threw down solid runs. Todd Richards stuck a cab 9 and found himself a spot on the podium.
it was weird. It was almost, I landed, I was like, whoa, did I just do a back 5? Because I kind of black out when I do my runs, and then I just spun that around and did a method after that. So I'm happy. I couldn't be happier right now going into Reno.
Shane Pospisil attempted a backside 10 off the kicker, but came up short, giving the win to rising star Trevor Jacob.
Figured I'd just go for it, and just came up a little bit short, almost had it, but still ended up second. It was fun. It was cool to see Trevor beat me, and Richards in third. And yeah, overall it was a sick day.
I'm joined now by Trevor Jacob, the winner of Stage 2 snowboarding. Wow, what a performance today that you put on for us. Tell us about that winning run.
Thanks. I don't know, I just dropped in. I didn't really know, after the second run I was in second, so I didn't really know what to do, and I was trying to figure out what I should do. And then I just stepped up my rail and did the same stuff on the jumps, and I guess it worked out.
Team Hosoi comes into Stage 2 with the points lead, but can they stay on top with teams like Val Surf and Billabong in the mix? Let's send it back up to the mountain. In the team division, returning Ultimate Boarders Greg Bokenkamp and Christian Cook were back riding for teams Val Surf and Trilogy Arts.
Last year, my first time at Ultimate Boarder was a good experience. My team ended up in second, and it's good to be back again.
Yeah, Team Hosoi's looking good. Val Surf's always good. Trilogy's always in the mix. For sure, man.
Jeremy Grindal got creative on the hip and was psyched to be representing Team Caballero.
I was real stoked. I got mad respect for Caballero. He's a legend in skating. So yeah, I was just real hyped when I heard that.
In an electric final full of stylish spins and big blasts, Tahoe local Brandon Cockard kept Team Hosoi out front in the points race.
I know Hosoi's going to kill it. Machado already nailed it. He got first in the surf comp. So we're sitting pretty right now. I'm stoked.
Team Hosoi takes the Stage 2 snowboarding win, courtesy of Brandon Cockard. Caballero's Jeremy Grindal grabs second place, and Alex DeWood podiums in third for Billabong. After Stage 2, Team Hosoi holds on to the overall points lead. Val Surf is in second, followed by teams Caballero, Kicker Audio, and Billabong. In the individual points race, Bryce Young is in first, followed closely by Shane Pospisil, Mike Morrissey, Brian Richardson, and Eric McHenry. Up next, Pennywise and TSOL kick off Stage 3 skateboarding at the Grand Sierra Resort in Reno, Nevada. Don't go away. The third annual Ultimate Boarder Championship is powered by SanDisk, the global leader in flash memory cards. Welcome back, everyone, to the third annual Ultimate Boarder Championship powered by SanDisk. You can't have an epic action sports festival without great music. And the Grand Sierra Resort in Reno, Nevada has invited Pennywise and TSOL to kick off our event. Fletcher, are you excited to be a part of Ultimate Border this year?
Yeah, it's going to be good. I think it's been about 10 years since they let us play this hotel, so combined with all this stuff going on, it's a perfect recipe for disaster.
I'm joined now by the first ever Ultimate Border champion, Aaron Astorga, AA. Aaron, you are also the highest ranked skateboarder going into Stage 3 skateboarding. How's it going to play out today? What's your prediction?
You know, anything can happen out there, Kelly. That's what's interesting. There's a lot of players still up in there in the mix. Some skaters to look out for. Chad Shetler, Todd Richards has definitely got game on a skateboard, and you know, Christian Phillip. You know, Christian's podium the last 2 years. So you know, it's anybody's game out there. You never know what's going to happen. So we just got to go out and skate hard and see what happens.
After 9 preliminary rounds, the field of skate contenders was narrowed down to 10 athletes. In final number 1, Lindsay Adams Hawkins, the only female competitor at Ultimate Border, found herself in a heat with snowboarders John Shirky and Trevor Jacob.
So stoked to make finals. I mean, it's all dudes, so I don't know, I was pretty psyched. I didn't think it was really in reach for me, and then as the heats went on, I was like, wow, I could actually make this.
Antonius Toad Dencho and the Hager brothers drew some creative lines on the ramp, but nobody could touch Trevor Jacobs' half-pipe stunt in the final minutes of the heat.
Then Trevor Jacob, the winner of the snowboard contest yesterday, tail drops in off the side of the vert ramp. I mean, that's like some Zeroche stuff if you know some skateboarders, man. I mean, that was crazy.
Final number 2 would determine this year's Ultimate Border podium, with Chad Shetler, Christian Phillip, and Aaron Astorga all skating for the overall win. Joining them in the final was pro skater Tosh Townend.
This year with my performance, I feel pretty solid, just doing all the flip tricks that I wanted to pull. I was contemplating on changing my board, but I didn't, because if I would have changed my board, the kickflips wouldn't have been working like the way they were.
New Zealand's Christian Phillip skated hard, putting the pressure on the reigning Ultimate Border champ, Chad Shetler.
Chad was always up there. Just every time I looked around, he was, you know, just sticking his stuff. Aaron was flying around fast as usual. Tosh was getting all crazy and doing some technical stuff, and I was pretty stoked with my stuff as well, you know. I stuck some big ollies and stuff, so I'm pretty stoked with the way I skated. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough to take it, but yeah.
Chad Shetler turned it on in the final despite a high-speed collision with Tosh Townend. Shetler showed good flow, stuck long grinds, and threw in some tech to fire up the crowd.
Surprisingly, I'm feeling pretty well. Coming into Stage 3, I thought I was going to be a lot more sore waking up this morning, and I woke up and it wasn't that bad, so I'm feeling good.
I'm with legendary skateboarder Christian Hosoi. Christian, your surfer and your snowboarder killed it this week. Any pressure for you going into today?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of pressure when your team riders they took top spots, and hopefully I'll back them up.
Team skating in Stage 3 drew a heap of talented athletes, such as flip skater Andrew Lange, who was representing Team Power Balance.
Yeah, like we got some pretty rad riders out here in the team division, like Zach Miller. I just recently heard about him, and watching him skate, it's amazing. Jerry Gurney's actually really good. He's from the Bay Area too. Skated with him, he's killing it. Christian Hosoi, always fun to watch. Steve Caballero. Yeah, dude, it's a pretty killer contest.
In the final, Jerry Gurney and Andrew Lange tore up the mini section, while Steve Caballero and Christian Hosoi owned the vert. Hosoi did his best to hold off a surging Caballero, but was no match for Cab's big hand plants and finger flips.
Yeah, 3/4 through the heat, I just turned it on a little bit, and I just try to pull, different variations, a little bit harder tricks, and try to pump the crowd up, pump the skaters up, and just get the energy rising.
Caballero's final run would outscore Christian Hosoi, giving him the Stage 3 skateboarding win. Team Hosoi's amazing results in all 3 stages would make them back-to-back Ultimate Boarder Team champions.
First in surf, first in snow, and then I got second in both events. You know, I'm going to try real hard next year to compete with Cav, because I know Cav's going to come with his A game again.
After a points race that came down to the final minutes of the contest, it was time to crown this year's individual Ultimate Boarder. By outskating both Christian Phillip and Tosh Townend in Stage 3, Dana Point's Chad Shetler would once again top the Ultimate Boarder podium, this time sharing the points lead with Laguna Beach's Mike Morrissey. To celebrate having co-champions this year, event founder Tim Hoover decided to bump the winning check to $30,000.
To come out on top 2 years in a row is really, really cool feeling, and I just want to thank Tim and everybody else in the contest because it was an awesome week of just having a good time.
Whether I'm on top or not, you know, the last 2 years has been really fun. Tim puts on a good event, and he really works hard, and it's just really, I really appreciate it.
Well, that's it. Another amazing Ultimate Boarder Championship. Congratulations go out to our winners, Chad Shetler, Mike Morrissey, and Team Hosoi. For more information and for authentic Ultimate Boarder gear, please visit ultimateboarder.com. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next year.